Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Anna and I am bringing you a cleaning marathon today. I have combined my top 7 videos right now, including my pantry motivation video that has over 25,000 views. I've combined them together to give you over 2.5 hours of non-stop cleaning motivation. I know this style video is not for everyone, but I know a lot of people really enjoy being able to put a video on and it play and you not have to stop and look for other videos to watch. So this has got you covered for over 2 hours, over 2.5 hours of cleaning motivation. You've got decluttering, organization, deep cleaning, you name it, I've got you covered in this video. So go ahead and hit that like button if you are in need of some motivation today. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would love to have you join my YouTube community. We are growing and it is so nice to have new friends on this journey with us. I would love to get to know you in the comments below. So leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from and what are you tackling today. And thank you for clicking on this video. I am so glad you are here, and let's go ahead and get to cleaning.
Truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. What's wrong with them? I don't understand.
Are y'all ready for this pantry overhaul? I am getting ready to dive into my pantry and just completely overhaul it. It is messy and unorganized, and we are going to dive in and get it all tidy and organized and just functioning better for our family. I'm so excited to tackle this project today. So let's do it together, guys. We're going to go ahead and jump right in. So let's get going. Alright guys, first things first, everything must come out. So just remember, it's going to get worse before it gets better. I'm telling you that, but I'm really telling myself it's gonna get worse before it gets better. I'm just diving in, so here we go. doing is I'm removing everything. I'm gonna be real honest with you. We have water always on hand, and when it goes on sale, we grab one. So we've got extra built up. We have built this up over a very long period of time. But I am not gonna move these out. I'm gonna clean around them. They're gonna stay there. That's where my husband wants to keep them. So I am gonna clean around them, but I am not moving all of these. I'm just not. So I'm cleaning out everything else. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling everything out. As I pull it out, I am staging it over here, and I'm trying to stage it by categories. So like pastas, cereal, chips, like baking type stuff, baby teethers and some of the baby stuff. You know, I'm gonna go through this candy and treats. Some of that's from Halloween and I'm throwing it away. I'm gonna weed out anything that's expired or bad. Like this is empty. This was put back in there empty. So that's kind of my process, is I pull everything out and then group it in categories as I pull it out. And then once I get to the next step, I will show you guys how I put it all back in. And I'm gonna even pull out what's in these shelves and show you guys kind of how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna leave everything very similar because this was working. It's just gotten too full, and kind of, you know, after you reset something after a while, it just gets, you know, unorganized again. Like I have a lot of teas and like drink mixes, you know, water, energy water stuff, vitamins up at the top, and medicines to keep down here, hot chocolates, just everything's kind of gotten in disarray. Side note, these little racks, I think they came from Lowe's or Home Depot. Some of the best things I've ever done. We've done them in just about every pantry we've ever owned. It gives you so much more storage. Look at all of that extra storage you get. My dad told me about these years ago, and now we put them in every pantry. Look at all the extra storage you get on the sides that you would only have just had on these shelves. So lots of more storage. You want to do lighter things on these. Sorry, I keep showing you guys with my finger. But you want to do lighter stuff on this because you don't want them to pull out of your door. But Jeff definitely gives you a lot more extra storage. So, all right, I'm going to jump back into it. Okay, pretty much everything is out here. I am not going to move these out. I'm going to shift them back and forth, but I'm not taking all the cans out, put them back in. If this is where I know I'm going to put them, I think that's a waste of my time and energy. So I am going to wipe the cabinet down, and then I'm going to re-zhuzh these in an order that works, but I am not pulling all of those out to put them right back in that spot. Everything else might kind of get redone or condensed, so I'll do that. My vitamins are going to go here. I'm going to do this last because I know I want everything pretty much here for the most part. So I'm not going to really do all of this yet because as you can see, there is a lot out here. And I'll be real honest, this overwhelms me every time I do a project. So I've tried it, like you're seeing, I'm grouping things kind of together. This was just massive and I put it there. I'm seeing that I've got extras of some things like these sugar-free syrups and stuff. Lots of beans. I think I might try to move these to this baking side of my cabinet, move some of this, so that'll free up some extra space. And then these were just in a random location, so I'm going to try to move those. So just kind of showing you guys a big overview. I just don't really want to pull anything else out. So I think this is a good spot to kind of stop. And then I'm going to clean. I'm going to go through and wipe these down. You saw me wipe down one shelf already. I'm going to wipe down. So I wiped this one down, but these shelves, see all that, need a good wipe down. I can't even see up there, so that is that. And then I'm going to come through and vacuum down here and probably run my little steam mop real quick down here. And then I will begin the process of putting everything else back into the pantry. Another thing was going to show you guys, if you're interested, to kind of preserve these wood shelves. I put down this little liner and then literally just kind of cut them to fit. And I just like this. This kind of helps things stay put. It grips like the cans. You can kind of see it grips them a little bit, so they kind of stay put there too. So I put all these liners down, the same color as the shelves. So you may not have even noticed them if I hadn't pointed them out, but that's something I like to do in my pantries and underneath my cabinets and things like that. And it just kind of adds a nice little layer, especially if it looked real bad underneath here. That would really cover things up. So that's what we're doing. All right, so I'm gonna jump, if I don't trip and fall over everything, I'm gonna jump back in and clean things out and then start the process of putting it in order. Okay, I'm trying to take you guys along for as much of the process as I can as I'm doing things. So this whole thing here is pretty much kidney beans, these dark red kidney beans. I had an extra box of them, 2 extra boxes. We got a mistake on our grocery order and they let us keep them. So we've got a bunch of those. So I put those all here because that's pretty consistent. And then I had 2 pinto beans and another chili bean. Those all make sense together to me, so I put those there. The extra box, and this is going to be another video probably, but I have some overflow here that needs to be reorganized. So this extra box I put over here because it didn't make sense to take up prime real estate in my pantry when I'm trying to make it make sense. So that's what I'm doing here, and then I'm just kind of grouping my cans together. I am pulling out anything that's expired and get rid of that, which most of this is not. I've done a good job of kind of staying on top of my canned goods this year. That doesn't always happen. And then this is not neat looking by any means, but I may leave this in here because it kind of works too. And this was also a mishap on our grocery order and they let us keep those too. So we're winning on that. Anyway, so that's my process of what I'm going through right now, is I'm just finding the way to organize this that fits best, group things together, and weed out anything that is expired. So that's what I do when organizing my cans. So this is the finished can section. Now I know it is not a pretty beautiful home edit, but this works. Everything is grouped together where I can see things. I staggered them, you know, when there's different things behind them, because this is the space I have to work with. I wasn't gonna go and buy a bunch of products. I've had this little organizer. Anything I have and that I'm using today, I've actually had for a while, and I usually get stuff from TJ Maxx or off of Amazon, but I didn't buy anything for this organization. And here I'm not doing the fancy can organizers. I had one, and this was actually used for soda, and I just switched it over for canned goods a while ago, and it's been working. And this is just it. I don't know that it's super pretty, but I can see everything. It's functional for us, and this is what works for us. So I encourage you, find what works for you with what you have. Don't go and buy a bunch of stuff unless you can. I mean, by all means, but sometimes I think you buy stuff and it actually is not as good of a use of your space. It actually makes you waste more space sometimes, depending on what you buy. So I just encourage you, if you think, well, I don't have a bunch of fancy products or anything, neither do I, and I am just using this with what I have. I did have some containers and things you'll see here, but I've had those for a while, and those were gifts. So I'm just encouraging you to use what you have, tackle it, jump in. You will feel so much better. I'm already feeling better, and I just did the cans, so, but I'm not gonna feel too good if we don't get after this, so let's jump back in. Are sorting through all of the items in your pantry, you may come across some things that maybe don't make sense to be where they are. So I encourage you to look at everything you're pulling out and make sure it actually needs to go back into the pantry, or could it go somewhere else. I had a lot of stuff that I could pull out and move over to this baking cabinet because it made more sense to have them with all of my baking supplies that are in this little cabinet, and it wasn't very full, so I pulled things out and made this little cabinet over by my stove work better for me, and then that freed up some of those baskets that you're seeing, and it just gave me a little extra space in my pantry, and it just made it work and make a little more sense for functioning and when I'm cooking and doing things. So I encourage you to really evaluate everything you're taking out and putting back in. Make sure it makes sense where you have it placed. Here's another tip I have when you're decanting things into these plastic containers. If there's specific instructions, like for oats, I just tape them on the back of the container so you still have it, but you can get rid of the oats containers or whatever. So if you have anything, just tape the instructions, if you need them, on the back of the container. When you start putting everything back into your pantry, I really encourage you to mess around with the placement of everything. Move it, tweak it. You may put it one place and then move it. Move it around as much as you need to make it make sense and work for you. Think about how you come into the pantry, how you use it, what works best for your family, and just play and tweak it until it works for you. I did that a lot in this video. I always do that when I'm reorganizing a space. And I think it helps you to really see, to move it around and try different things out. And then you may set it and live with it for a week or two and decide you need to move it to another place. So I encourage you to just really make the space work for you. It'll make cooking and being in your kitchen and pantry, and it'll just make it so much more enjoyable for you if it's functional for you and your family. Okay guys, we are getting close to the end, and this is where it gets hard, and you just have to really push through now because you're like, I'm stuck. I have a handful of things, you'll see kind of behind me. I've got a handful of things that I've got to find places for, but I'm liking the way it looks now, so I'm like, well, where do I put it? So I'm gonna have to finagle some things, so I'm gonna turn you around and show you here. Okay, so I have got just some random stuff. This is trash, this is trash. Okay, so just some crackers, an empty container, and then the chips. The chips were on the floor, and I hated that, but I don't know where to put them, and we've kind of just got randoms. This is a good reason why you want to clean out your pantry periodically. You have more things than you know. So we've got just kind of half full and almost empty bags of chips here, and I don't know where to put them. I may condense this and use these, maybe here, you know, like in these, just to keep everything together. Maybe I can get rid of a bunch of these boxes. That's what I'm hoping. But here's progress so far. Top shelf, I put a bunch of stuff that I don't use very often. The things I do use, I center them kind of right here. So I've got my sugars, rice, popcorn, oats, flour, and then some extra protein powders and things that don't get used as much down there. The ones that get used down here. Still trying to find a place. I'm gonna put overflow over in that cabinet like I was showing you guys. This is a bunch of overflow, so I'm gonna put some stuff over there. Gotta find places for some of our baking things. Trying to figure that out right now. I've got a space here. Trying to figure out how to best utilize my stuff. That empty basket that I cleaned out and put over with some baking supplies, I was able to use it for my baby's little teether wafers that he loves, so that helped. These are my kids' little snacks. I try to keep all of this stuff where they can reach it. Overflow of coffee, wafers. There's really no other place for me to store this stuff, so it's still gonna be down here. I hate it, but it is what it is. We have a bunch of like extra, I forget what it's called, just extra food in case we were to have like a natural disaster or something. We've got a little bit of those kind of extra food supply things where, you know, electricity to go out or something and we couldn't cook, then we would have some extra things like that. That's kind of why we keep water the way we do. We won't have to get any water for a while, as you can see. But that's just kind of, so that stuff is bulk and I don't know where else to put it. So, but as you are hearing, Dallas is up, so I am gonna have to stop for a minute, which kills me to have to stop kind of 3/4 of the way through, but I've gotta go get my baby. He is talking and wanting me to come get him. So we will reconvene here shortly. are emptied boxes condensed down to this. So, let's see. Now, this is going to... Well, it works. This is kind of that wasted space I was kind of talking about, how, you know, sometimes, but maybe I can find ways to utilize that. So I think I actually kind of like this. I put a bunch of medicine dispensers and the little medicine cups in one of these things. It's just something I had. So I group them all together and put them in this. And that seems to keep it all together. Otherwise, they're like falling out of the shelves and all over the place. So that's a little tip for storing your medicines or your dispensers. Here's a bunch of boxes I got rid of, y'all. I've already thrown a bunch out in the trash. I took my trash bag out. It was full, but it was not from actually my pantry though, guys. I didn't have to throw as much stuff away as I thought I would that was expired or bad or stale. So here it is. This is it. I cannot tell you guys how good this feels to get a project checked off my list that was driving me nuts, that now is just tidy and in order. It's not perfect, like I said, it does not look like a home edit pantry, but for me, everyday stay-at-home mama, this works. I hope this encourages you guys. Use what you have. I didn't buy a single thing. I had everything, I just reused it. Maybe repurposed it, like this little basket. I got rid of some stuff and put, you know, this works now because I've got a baby that's eating solids, so that helped contain his stuff. I repurposed these. They weren't working for me, so I used them now for all of my little drink mixes and teas, and just made things make sense and have an order. So I encourage you guys today, get it in your mind, something you want to do, a problem area that's bothering you, and tackle it. And it's never ending. I will tell you, I moved some things over here, and so this will be one of my next videos, is organizing these drawers down here, over here. All of this could be utilized so much better for our family. So that's gonna be a next video, but here it is, guys. This feels so good. I encourage you, tackle a project today or set a time to do it. That's what I did. I knew today was the day when my kids went back to school. This was gonna be the day that I would tackle the pantry, and here it is. It feels so good. So good. I had been wanting to do this for months. I shouldn't have waited. So this is your nudge, guys. Get after something, tackle it today, or put it on your schedule to tackle it here very soon. That is going to be it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today and watching me as I organize my pantry. I hope I gave you some motivation and inspiration to tackle a project in your house. Maybe it's your pantry, maybe it's something else. I just hope I gave you some inspiration today. I want to be a positive influence and a positive light in your life. That's why I make these videos, is to inspire and bring joy and encourage you. Whether you are a mother or a father or anybody in life, we all need encouragement. We all need motivation. So that is why I do this, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you in my YouTube community and just be a part of us uplifting and encouraging one another. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss a single video. I've got lots of good declutter and motivation for organizing coming up in this new year. Stay tuned for that, and until next time, guys, take care. Are y'all ready for today's closet overhaul? I know I am. Today we are doing major dusting, decluttering, and organizing of my closet. It takes me 2 days to get this project done, and we are going to tackle my whole side and the middle section of this closet. I leave my husband's side alone and we just get after it. It felt so good to get this project tackled. It'd been on my list for forever. So in today's video, that is what we are doing. So let's go ahead and get right into it.
What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our way. We come alive.
Hello and welcome to my closet. I've been putting this off and it is time, friends. It is time to jump in. I'm going to just kick off my spring cleaning in my closet. I'm going to take you guys along. I'm going to show you my process of how I organize my closet, how I go through it and clean it. And this has been a long time coming because I don't think I have fully overhauled this entire closet since we moved in back in 2019. I've done a little organizing here and there, and I've thrown a bunch of stuff around, but just never really overhauled this whole space and tried to make it work better for us. So let's do that today. That is what we are doing. This is an awkward closet. I've talked about this before. It's a very awkward middle space that I'm looking at here. So I'm going to try and rework it. I've got a few baskets that I have bought to try and kind of help. I try to do my organizing as much as I can without buying anything, but there's a few ideas I have for these baskets, and I may actually need 2 more, but we're going to dive in and see how far we can get. I don't expect to finish this space in one setting because my baby is napping a whole lot less now, so I'm just going to get as far as I can before he wakes up and I have to go get my big kids at school. So I'm going to go ahead and get started.
Tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive in the nighttime. Something about
Okay, so I'm looking up. We're only 2 shelves cleared off, and I am already overwhelmed with the pile of stuff in front of me. This is where I have to start pushing myself to keep going. It gets worse before it gets better. I always say that. It is so true. I'm already overwhelmed, and I'm looking at what I thought was a lot of my stuff, but so far, those top 2 shelves were mainly my husband's. Maybe because he's 6'4" and can reach up there, and I have to get this handy dandy ladder to even reach up there. So that was a lot of his stuff, and he has a lot more hats and things up there than I even realized. So I'm already re-evaluating what I'm using those baskets for. I think hats are going to need to be one of them. So I'm going to keep pushing forward.
I'm out of reasons, I'm out of rhyme, but I'll only tell you that I'm out of time. I'm sick of love songs, I'm tired of this, and I wanna tell you straight just like it is. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is, like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get, you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless. I'm out of patience, I'm out of feels, but I guess I'm waiting around for something real. I'm going crazy, like what's the deal? 'Cause I want you to show me what you feel. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is, like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get, you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless. Show me your love like it is, like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get, you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless.
Okay, day 2, we are jumping right in. I worked on the middle section yesterday. I had my husband go through a couple of things last night and weed through anything that he wanted to get rid of and what he wanted to keep. And so today we are jumping into my clothes side and trying to hopefully finish out the rest of this. My baby's been sleeping for a little while, so my time might run short, but I'm going to do the best I can. I knew this was going to at least be a 2-day process. I went and got some more baskets to do a couple of more things with that, and yeah, so I'm going to just jump right in.
We watch the sun go down over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay, stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay.
Okay, something I was going to point out to you guys. If you notice, my hangers are hanging 2 different directions, and this is a tip I came across several years ago, and I always find it extremely beneficial. Is each season, as I go through my clothes, I hang everything backwards, and then whatever is the right way I'm seeing is things that I am wearing, and the things going backwards are what I really need to look at getting rid of. So, and then I have a section way over here. If I'll go into focus here. But this back section is all things that I planned on selling, and I wanted to just kind of leave them hanging to be nice. But I'm going to reevaluate a bunch of these too while we go through it and see if they're even worth my time. Some things are worth selling, and some things are just better donating and not wasting a lot of time on. So I'm going to go back through those too as well. But I just wanted to point out that trick. When you go through your closet, and each change of season, turn your hangers backwards, and then as you wear things, hang them back up the right way, and you'll see what you truly wear in your closet. And from about here on, you will see, I think I have more hangers going the other direction than I do going backwards. So I don't wear a lot of these items.
Till the sun goes up, yeah, for a little moment, just hold me closer. I'll be okay till the sun goes up, yeah, for a little moment, just hold me closer. I'll be okay. We watch the sun go down over the same old town. Stay.
donations. This is what's going out so far. And that tote was emptied. So I condensed my purses into one. Donating this. Making progress. I was blown away by the sheer amount of dust that I dealt with in this closet. If nothing else, go in your closet and give it a good dusting. Even like my clothes and the hangers, everything was so dusty. So go in and make sure you're dusting in your closet as well. Don't forget that space when you start your spring cleaning.
I've seen those faces, I've heard all the lies, but you ain't gazing on someone in denial. 'Cause you want dollar bills right now, but you gotta work real hard. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down. And I say,
you may notice that I didn't do when I started going through my clothes section is for that I didn't do that step that I talked about on day one where I took everything out. For me with the clothes, I don't have a ton of clothes and I knew I didn't have a lot of time to work with, and that would have completely overwhelmed me if I had pulled all my clothes out and then had to stop the project and would have had this huge mess with my kids running around and my baby crawling around. And so I chose not to pull everything off of my clothes racks and instead to just sort through them on the racks. That's something that just worked for me. So definitely adapt to what works for you with your time and your situation. If you can pull everything out and go through it that way and that's better for you, great. If it gives you a huge amount of anxiety and stresses you out more to do that, then just go through it on your racks. Do what works best for you.
have what it takes inside, 'cause you can make it too. If not, says who? Yeah, you can make it too. If not, says who? You can make it. And I said, see it in your mind, trust that, have what it takes inside, 'cause you can make it too. If not, says who? Yeah, you can make it too. If not, says who? You can make it.
is going to wrap up this video today. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this gave you some motivation and some ideas on how to organize your space and declutter your space. I only did my side. I'm going to leave my husband's side to him so he can go through it at his own pace. But this just felt so good to go through, declutter and clean and dust and just get this space freshened up. It just feels so much better. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to look like a home edit. Do what makes your space feel better and fresh and work for you. And you are the one who has to live with it at the end of the day. So as long as it feels better for you, that is all that matters. If you haven't already, friends, will you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel? That helps me out so much as I am trying to grow my channel on YouTube. I just so appreciate every like and every subscribe. I've got so much more content coming your way as I continue to declutter and clean through my house during this spring season. And as you see, I'm going to go through my jewelry. I didn't get to that piece in this video, but I didn't think y'all really had to watch me go through that. So still a few things to finish up in my closet, but thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my video, I'm going to leave some playlist and other videos linked at the end of this video. Check those out. And until next time, friends, take care. Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to those of you who are new. My name is Anna, and I am a wife and a mama to 3 little ones, and today's video is all about giving you some major motivation to tidy up your house, to tackle your messes, because as you can see, my house was an absolute disaster. This is the aftermath of Easter weekend. This is the aftermath of not cleaning up the night before because we were all so exhausted that I left my kitchen like this, which I never do, but it was too much. And I am completely overwhelmed even just watching this back, but y'all watch till the end because the after is so amazing and so satisfying, and it's going to give you some major motivation to tackle the messes in your house today. So let's get cleaning together, friends. So to get my momentum going, I started with something easy. I picked up my family room really quick. It wasn't bad. I got my shark going, got me some vacuum lines going in the other room, and I wasn't even having to do it. I just let my shark work, and I went into the kitchen to get things going in there because that was the absolute disaster area. So I wanted to tidy up in here. First, I had to get my water, my music going, and my candle, and then I was in the mood and ready to tackle it. And the first thing I really wanted to do was get all the dishes into the dishwasher. There was a couple of dishes already in there that were ready to go, and so I just wanted to fill my dishwasher as full as I possibly could, and then tidy up and get everything else put away because there were so many things out.
baby, dance the night away. I let my
This dishwasher was so incredibly full that I had to pull a couple of things out, and then I was gonna just hand wash those, get them washed, dried, and put away, and then all of the dishes were at least done so I could start with other things.
Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can't do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. Don't hide it. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder.
You'll notice that I have two power washes here. I love my Dawn for my dishes and stuff, but I absolutely love the smell of Gain. I don't know what it is, but I love that smell. So I love cleaning my sink with this Gain Power Blast. It is such an amazing smell. So that's what I'm doing here, is getting my sink nice and clean, and then we're gonna move on to the next. Is it just me, or does anyone else find this final stage of a nice, sparkling clean sink so extremely satisfying? I was feeling so accomplished, even being able to see my sink at this point. So I love the feeling of a good, clean sink. Tell me in the comments below, what is that one thing that makes you feel so accomplished and just so satisfied after you clean it? Is it your sink? Is it your counters? Let me know in the comments below. I've got my dishwasher running, my dishes that I hand wash are put away. Now it is time to find places for everything that is on all of the counters and all the surfaces. So that's what I'm going through and doing here, is just put everything in its place, finding its home, whether that be somewhere or whether that be in the trash, just getting all of this clutter off of the counters.
But life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, running to better times. Go, from my emotions I'll go, running to better times, 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 to better times.
If you haven't seen my video yet where I completely declutter and reorganize this area right here that I'm restocking, check that out. I will have it linked in the description below. And then also my pantry organizational video, I will have that link below too if you want to check those out. If you're needing a little extra motivation for decluttering or organizing your kitchen, hit those up. And then what you're seeing me do here is I am just refilling my kids' gummy vitamins and getting them ready for the week, because I had not done that on Sunday, which is typically when I do it. So I'm going through, getting those ready, so we are set up for the rest of the week.
Running to better times. Go, from my emotions I'll go, running to better times, 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 to better times. I look to the left, look to the right. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me in the night. Look to the left, look to the right. Nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff. Go, running to better times. Go, from my emotions I'll go, running.
Now that I've got my counters cleared, I am using my Method Daily Granite Cleaner. This has a wonderful little clean, crisp apple smell, and I am just using that on my counters. I have found that it's my favorite for this countertop, and as you can see, this is a very big bar, island, whatever you want to call it. It is pretty massive, but what you're seeing here is food coloring from when we dyed eggs, and this just got it right up. There was some red and some green, and I was amazed at how easy it was to just wipe it right up, and that had been there for probably 2 days since we had dyed our eggs, so that just wiped right up. So now I'm heading over to our family kind of eat-in area, and I was dreading this the most, I think. It was all the kids' candy, eggs, grass from their Easter baskets, all that good stuff. So I was trying to find places for that. I didn't want to just relocate it. I wanted to make sure it got put back in its home. Then I'm opening up my blinds, letting the light in. I think that messed up my lighting when I did that, but that is a habit that I do. I love opening my blinds in the morning, but maybe I don't do that next time for the lighting purposes.
Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us.
So to clean the kitchen table, I am using my Sprayway glass cleaner. This by far does the best job on my glass counter that's on our table, because I will come through with a multi-purpose cleaner, at least the ones I've used, like even Jaws. I love it, but they leave streaks. So when I use the Sprayway, that's all I have to do, and it leaves this looking so nice and so clean.
What you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do. Do what you like, do what you like, do what you like to do.
Next, I'm giving my stove a really quick wipe down. This is not a good deep clean, but for a good speed clean for this stovetop, I'm just using my Jaws multi-purpose cleaner, giving it a quick little wipe down. That's all I'm doing on this day. I am more concerned with overall just doing a good tidy up, getting things put away so that I can vacuum and be done with this space, which is what I'm doing next. Using my Shark cordless vacuum, I'm just going through and doing the final thing that I need to do in my kitchen to get it reset, vacuuming everywhere, and then my space is clean.
Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do. Do what you like, do what you like to, what you like to do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. We shouldn't care about anyone who brings us down. Doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like to, what you like to do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like to, what you like to do.
I've seen those faces, I've heard all the lies, but you ain't gazing on someone in denial. 'Cause you want dollar bills right now, but you gotta work real hard. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down. And I say,
Okay, that is going to be it for today's video. I am leaving you with the after. There's my dinner thawing in the sink. I hope this video gave you so much cleaning motivation to show you that, first of all, you're not alone in your messes, because we all have them, and we all have our days where our house looks like a bomb went off, But you know what? You can get it done, tidy it up, one little space at a time. I literally only did that little bit in my family room and my kitchen. That is all I had time for, but friends, it felt so good. Utilize things like a robot vacuum and stuff to let it give you those vacuum lines, and clean another space while you're working in the other one. Find ways to use your time the best that you can for your family and your schedule. Thank you so much for watching today, friends, and if you liked this video, will you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel? I'd love to have you join our YouTube family. I'm going to leave a video for you to watch if you need some more motivation of me tidying up another space in my house. Check that out after this video, and until next time, friends, take care. Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you are here today, and in today's video I am giving you 2 days of cleaning motivation, decluttering motivation, just all the motivation. I am tackling 3 different areas in my house, starting out in my kids' bathroom. I work my way into decluttering some baby clothes and old kid clothes, and then I finish off decluttering a closet down in my family room. So, if you need motivation today to tackle your cleaning projects, give this video a thumbs up and let's go ahead and jump right in.
Riding on the dizzying heights.
I am kicking off this cleaning with my kids' bathroom. I'm starting in here. I'm getting everything in order and then just disinfecting the bathroom. I am using this Method antibacterial spray, and I will say, me personally, I do not like this spray. It's spearmint, which I thought I would love. It's got an extremely strong smell, and it has taken me forever to get rid of it and use it all up. I hated to waste it, but I will not be buying it again. It was a strong smell that I did not like, and I do not recommend, and I love Method products, but just not the spearmint antibacterial spray. Anyways, I am getting this bathroom completely disinfected. The stomach bug had hit our house, and so I was trying to disinfect everything after everyone was well and just get everything kind of refreshed, reset, and back in order as our whole family was finally over this nasty bug.
I'm standing on the dizzying heights. You make everything so much better. Riding high on your river, you and I, we're climbing way up together. Standing on dizzying heights. You make everything so much better. Riding high on your river, you and I, we're climbing way up together. Standing on dizzying heights. There's no going back, no going back. There's no going back to your old life. No living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight. Riding on the dizzying heights. I'm standing on the dizzying heights. I'm standing on the dizzying heights. I'm standing on the dizzying heights. Standing on the dizzying heights. Everything's so much better. Riding high on your river, you and I, we're climbing way up together. Standing on dizzying heights. You make everything so much better. Riding high on your river, you and I, we're climbing way up together. Standing on the dizzying heights.
We watch the sun go down over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars.
Do you guys have any, like, a lineup of cleaning products that you use every time there's a sickness in your house? For me, I use some type of antibacterial spray or disinfecting spray, and then I come back even with the Clorox type wipes and then Lysol. I just spray everything down with Lysol to the point you're probably almost coughing, but I just want to make sure I kill all of those nasty germs. Anytime anybody in our house gets sick, I just really go overboard. I get the light switches and the doorknobs and all the surfaces. What does your routine look like? Do you have a certain method or certain type of products you like to use when there's a sickness in your house? Let me know in the comments below. I'd be curious if there's anything out there that I haven't tried that I would like to try to help disinfect when people are sick in our house.
We're never meant to last, but all the fun times we had, I'll never forget. We will always share a bond, no matter what, 'cause you have a piece of my heart. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay, stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Stay. If you stay. If you stay.
To finish my bathroom, I'm ending with the floors. I'm giving them a good vacuum with my Shark cordless vacuum, and then finish steaming my floors with my Shark mop. And I will have all of this stuff linked below for you if there's anything that you're curious about. And what I'm doing is I'm putting some peppermint essential oils on my the Shark mop pads, just to give it a little scent, because all I use at least is distilled water in my steamer, and then I just gave it a few little drops of essential oil just to give it a nice fresh smell. And then I'm just going through and really getting my floors really good, cleaning those all up, getting them nice and disinfected with the hot steam. I love this thing. I've talked about it in several videos. It is by far one of my favorite things that I use in my house. It just makes me feel good that my floors are getting really good and sanitized. So I'm going to finish up in my bathroom, and then I will move on into some decluttering of kids' clothes. Okay, I'm going to show you my system for clothes that are being outgrown by my baby and outgrown by my older son, and my method. So this is all of my boys' clothes that they have outgrown. So I am taking them into my daughter's room so I'm not disturbing Dallas. He's napping. And what I'm going to do is go through and organize them. I'm going to pull out anything that is sentimental that I want to go in one of their memory boxes. I pull all of that out, and then I am dividing it out by clothes that I want to sell for the garage sale. We're getting ready to have a garage sale, so I'm getting ready for that. Clothes that I want to sell maybe online. There's a couple of pieces that do better online, I can get more money off of. So I'm just weeding through it and basically sorting it by sentimental or sell, and then what kind of sell do I want it in. Do I want it in the garage sale? Do I want to sell it online? I'm just going through and sorting through all of these clothes, and then here in a second you'll see me, I'm sorting through a bag of my daughter's clothes, deciding where I want to sell those things as well, because like I said, certain items will do better online, and I like to sell things online, and then certain items are not worth the effort, and so I will just put them in a garage sale. So you're just kind of seeing piles, but I'm just letting you know the process and what I am doing with these piles, just trying to get ready for our garage sale that is coming up here very soon. Okay, and then this is a whole nother animal. This is stuff that I am saving of Gabriel's for Dallas, for my baby. So I was going through and adding to that any clothes that Gabriel had recently outgrown that Dallas can be able to wear. and then I'm pulling out anything out of these things that maybe, I had one boy in the fall and one boy in the spring, so their seasons sometimes do not add up. But anyways, I'm weeding out anything that can't be used, but then I'm going through and I'm pulling out the next size for Dallas that he will be in eventually. He's in 9 to 12 months right now. He just turned 1, so his next size will be 18 months. I'm pulling that out of this tub and going to hang it all up and then add to it any of the clothes that Gabriel just recently outgrew, which Dallas will be in later on down the road in a couple of years. But there's a lot of stuff I'm still going to try and save to see if we can hand down as many things as possible. And then I keep them in clear totes. I label it, just nothing fancy you're seeing me mark through. There's no more 18 months in that tote. It's just 24 months up to 2T. I literally don't do anything fancy. You don't need fancy labels, fancy bins. Just good old tote from Walmart and a piece of paper, write the size on it. I put it in 2 different locations so that I can see it from the top and the side, and then I'll show you in the closets there, and I can just see it perfectly. So my camera died while I was putting everything back in tubs, but I go through with all of those clothes I was sorting through, and I pulled out the next size up that Dallas will be in at some point, which was 18 months. So now this only has 24 months to 2T, and it doesn't have to be fancy. I literally just write this on a piece of paper on the top and the bottom, and then you go through and you organize. I do it by size, and this is just clothes that I'm saving for Dallas to grow into, and then I just write on a little piece of paper the sizes, and I save them in little tubs like this. So my camera died before I was able to finish recording that, so I just wanted to show you guys. I also weeded out any of the clothes of Dallas's, my baby, that were too small, so I'm going to have a little pile for keepsakes, and then everything else will be stuff I'm going to sell or donate.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that heart bitter.
Alright, today we are tackling this closet space in our downstairs area. It used to be in order, and we like to keep like the vacuum and stuff in here, and then it just kind of became a dumping ground. Like for, if we had people over for dinner or something, everything kind of just got shoved in here. There's baby items that are going to be sold that are in here. It's just a mess. So I am going to reset this closet today. Wish me luck.
Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lack and everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby, I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking.
An umbrella that goes outside, our vacuum, some vacuum attachments, extra pillows, an extra chair cover, piano books that can go over with the piano, an empty bin, a little butler stand, some TV trays, some baby gear that's going to be sold in our garage sale, the kids' papers over there. This is all garage stuff that I'm just kind of staging over there. This is a leaf for our table that will probably go back in there. Central back vacuum that really doesn't work, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. And then these speakers need to go into another area.
Someone hurt your feelings not that long ago, and every bit of you couldn't face the truth that maybe you're just not that nice and humble kind. That will be a lie.
Okay, everything is in here that I want in here. Looks so much better. I put this off forever, and y'all, it only took me like probably 20 to 30 minutes to just declutter this. Isn't that amazing? And then I got rid of the stuff that was out here. I put it in a new home where it was gonna go. This stuff I cleared up and put over here. This is stuff I'm getting ready to sell, whether it's a garage sale or sell on a marketplace or something. So got all of that stuff put away, and one more space decluttered with time to spare. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and if you wouldn't mind, before you leave, hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss a single video. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful or motivating, and check out my description below. I have lots of information there for you guys, including links to my products and other videos. That is there for you guys to access. And until next time, friends, take care.
We watch the sun go down over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay. Know you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Know you're gone in the...
Hello, friends, and welcome to today's video. My name is Anna, and I am tackling 2 rooms in my home today, and I am just focusing on not being perfect, not trying to get every single thing done. I'm embracing getting done what I can and leaving the rest be, and trying to really lean into that and not beat myself up when I don't get my to-do list done, not beat myself up when my house isn't perfect, because it's never going to be perfect. We live in it, and I have got 3 kiddos. So come with me today. We are tackling 2 rooms in my space. I am also undecorating a little bit from my baby's first birthday party, and I'm just tidying up toys, cleaning, and just trying to get what I can done during my baby's nap time, because literally that is my only time to get things done. So let's go ahead, friends, and dive right in. Go ahead and clean along with me, or sit and watch and get you some motivation, and then go tackle something today. Knock 1 or 2 things off your to-do list, and if you don't get it all done, give yourself some grace and be okay. It's all right. So let's go ahead and get going. In case you are interested in my first birthday party theme and decor, I will be posting a video very soon on my baby's first birthday theme, which was time flies, because it is so true. And I am going to be showing how I did the garland and just a very simple decor. It was a very simple party, but it turned out so cute. And so I'm going to show you guys how I did that, and show you all of those things in case you're interested. Also, if you do have a 1-year-old or soon to be 1-year-old in your life, I have a video for gift guide for what to buy the 1-year-old in your life. So if you're interested in that, I will have that linked below, and I'll pop it up in a card right now as well if you're interested in that, would like to check it out.
My best friend didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep in your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in.
I'm sure y'all noticed, but I could not take my baby's 1 through 12 month pictures down off our fireplace. I'm going to leave them there for just a little longer, but besides that, I got all of my decor down. And then I absolutely love vacuuming. There is something therapeutic about it to me, and I love vacuum lines. I would love to hear, like, what is your most satisfying, your favorite thing to do when you're cleaning? There's a lot of things I don't really enjoy, but there is something about a vacuum. I just love vacuuming, and I always, I have a cordless vacuum, but sometimes I just love whipping out the good, powerful corded vac. This is a Shark vacuum. I am a huge believer in Shark vacuums. I've had nothing but good experience with all of mine. This one I have talked about before. I have had it for going on 10 years now, I believe. It's just been an amazing vacuum. But anyways, I am coming in when I was finished and dousing everything in this Tide antibacterial spray. It smells amazing, but as you're seeing here, I squeezed a little too hard and I broke off the nozzle. So I had to go kind of rig up another sprayer to put on top of it. It worked for finishing the spraying, but it will not work long term. I'm gonna have to put that in probably one of my glass bottles. But anyways, here you're seeing it. There is my baby's month garland from his birthday party, but this whole room is nice and reset and just felt fresh, and I wish you could smell that antibacterial spray from Tide. I'm telling you guys, go get you some. I always have it linked in the description below. I always try to link everything I talk about in the description below, so check that out. And then I'm gonna head on into, this is kind of, it's a playroom for now. This is like a living room where we have our piano and everything, and it was absolute disaster. So I am heading in here, trying to not step on any of these painful toys and get this space tidied up. So we're gonna jump right in now. Also, I wanted to tell you, if you like grocery hauls, stay tuned till the end. I put a grocery haul in at the very end of this video, so if it wasn't something you were interested in, you could watch everything else and skip the grocery haul. But I know a lot of you guys like to see those, and so I'm playing around with them. I threw one in at the very end of this video. Let me know in the comments below if you do like grocery hauls and would like to see more of that type content. Also, just let me know what kind of content are you liking, and I can try and make sure that I am getting you guys the content that you want, because I want this to be motivational for you. So let me know what it is that you guys like seeing the most. Do you like organization, declutter, everyday cleaning, the tidying up, getting it all done, laundry hauls? You let me know some of the things you'd like to see, and I will make sure that I get those types of videos out for you guys.
But you gotta work real hard. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down. And I say, see it in your mind, trust that have what it takes inside, 'cause you can make it too. If not says who, yeah, you can make it too. If not says who, you can make it. You had great patience, but something knocked you out.
I was really struggling with these car tracks. I started trying to put it all together and I couldn't figure out I can put it together pretty good, but I couldn't figure out the original pieces that went together. I finally gave up and thought, I'm just gonna throw it in the closet and put it back in the closet where it belongs, and my husband and my son can figure it out later. So I gave up on that, and then I'm going through and pulling out things and trying to, I haven't fully deep cleaned this room yet. I'm slowly working my way around the house doing some spring deep cleaning, but I was trying to get up all the cobwebs and the bugs and things, trying to just get all of that stuff that was behind some of the kids' toys here. And then playing this back now, I did miss that. I got all of the stuff way down low, but I missed that spider right there. So I am going to have to go back and grab that spider and get that get that knocked down. But I was just giving this room a good cleaning. It'd been a little while since I'd given it a really good cleaning and gone behind the kids' kitchen and stuff like that. So I was just giving it a little extra love on this day, and then just getting the toys put away. I weeded out a bunch of the kids' food, and so they don't have all of it out, because it overwhelms me when it all gets dumped and stuff, so I know it overwhelms them. So I was weeding through some of that and putting away the excess for, another time when I can rotate it in and, pieces break and things like that.
Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like, do what you like to do.
Motivated and encouraged you in some way to just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing the best you can. Don't worry about anything else, friends. And let's go ahead and dive into the grocery haul if you're interested. So we just got our grocery pickup, so I thought I would do just a quick little haul. This is a lot of stuff just for kids, snacks, etc. So I just thought I would walk through what I got, because I know a lot of you guys like to see these things. I'm going to start over here at the miscellaneous. This, I am actually going to fill this. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to put in it yet. Some type of cleaning solution, and I'm going to put it in my shower to try and help me clean and keep up with the shower and get those tough spots in my shower. So when I'm in there, when I'm done showering or I'm letting my conditioner set, I can clean the shower, which I do, but I want to do it with this. I think this would kind of make it a little easier. Trying to switch up what my kids eat for breakfast, so I thought we'd try out these mini bagels. And I also got these everything bagels. If you haven't had the everything bagels, you are missing out. These are so good. And we just got the Sam's Choice brand. My baby loves these in the morning, so I use these some mornings. I feed him as much as I can what we're eating, and I obviously adapt it for him to be able to eat it, but he loves these. These have oats, quinoa, farro, tropical fruits. He really likes these things, so I give him a lot of things like this in supplement with like sweet potatoes that I give him for like dinners, bananas. He loves bananas. So got him some of those. My kiddos love apples. I send them in their lunches every day. Blueberries. Love the blueberries. I ran out of seasonings my Italian seasoning. So I got this. I try to get all of my seasonings in these glass organic jars, and I'll talk about this in a video to come. But it just makes it clean line, and I don't have to decant all of my seasonings to make them look pretty, because I don't think these are too bad. So I try to always get these organic seasonings from Walmart. Found this recently when I was doing a nacho recipe that is amazing, and this white queso from Walmart, so good. We are a big hummus family. We use this on carrots and pitas and tortillas as good little snacks. I have not tried this, I don't believe, but market side dips have always been really good in salsas. They have a mango peach salsa that is amazing. So I'm trying this out as a little snack or side. I get a lot of frozen vegetables to supplement in with my fresh vegetables. And then my husband is getting his garden going. So I love that in the summer, because then we have a lot of fresh vegetables and it saves me on groceries. But I love getting the frozen kind so I can just steam them in the microwave, especially when we're in a hurry and you're still getting good veggies and they're easy. American cheese. Everybody in our family loves this white American cheese. Some milk. My sugar-free creamer. I have a few brands I like of sugar-free creamer. A couple of meats. I didn't need a whole lot this week, so that's why you're not seeing just a ton. I don't have a lot of produce and things like that because I didn't need as much this week. A little extra bacon, ground beef. I think I have some, so I'm going to freeze this just to have for backup. We love the carb-balanced flour tortillas, just a little bit lower carb for my husband and I. My kids love them too. My kids love these little fruit snacks, so we get these quite a bit. This little thing will last us for a while. Put those in lunches. Applesauce. We really like this applesauce. Uncrustables. These usually last us a while because I just have those for days if we're running late and I can't make them a sandwich or put the cheese and meat together in their, bento boxes or whatever, then we grab an Uncrustable. So that is just kind of for convenience. My kids love them. I try to give them to them some, but not always. And then the last little bit over here, just kind of the carbs. My kids usually do veggie straws, but they were begging for something different. They love Cheetos and these Doritos. So I'm like, okay, we'll switch it out for a little bit, just because everybody gets tired of the same thing all the time. If you have not tried these Hint of Lime Tostitos, so good. These are excellent if you're doing a nacho, like making some of these nacho recipes that I've been making. The Cantina ones are really, they hold up and they're really good. And then this sourdough bread from Walmart is so good. We love it and it's so cheap. So that is my grocery haul. Just thought I would share it with you guys before I put it all away. Just showing you what we got at Walmart this week. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can't sit.
Hello friends, and welcome to another video. In today's video, it is all about getting things done, so that's what we are doing. We are jumping right in and getting things done. I start off in this video, it's going to have your laundry motivation in the beginning, and then I'm going to go into my kids' room and get it all put away. And then day 2, I am going to work on organizing, decluttering, and completely deep cleaning my son's bedroom. So if that is the kind of motivation you are looking for today, go ahead and hit that like button, grab your coffee, grab your laundry, and let's knock some things off of our list today.
Our conversation takes to paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby, I can sit beside you.
Just to let you know, no, I promise I am not carrying on one heck of a conversation with myself. I am talking to someone on the phone as I was doing the first part of this video, and I was just trying to multitask and get it all done, have a phone conversation while filming, while doing the laundry. Us mamas, we know how to multitask, don't we?
Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble and everlasting ego.
If you are doing laundry today with me, will you drop a little laundry basket emoji in the comments below and let me know that you too are working on your laundry? I would love to know, what is that household chore and task that you struggle with staying on top of the most? I would say it has to be laundry for me. With a family of 5, I just find that I really don't have a problem getting it done, like washed and dried. It is the folding and putting away that gets me every time. I talk about this a lot, but I would love to know, what is that chore or task for you that you just struggle to stay completely on top of? I mean, laundry is never ending. I was just telling my husband last night, I'm like, as soon as I get it done, I go in and the laundry basket is piled back up. I think I'm done with laundry, but I'm not. It's a never ending cycle. So I would love to know, what is that chore for you that you just struggle to stay on top of?
Here it goes, here it goes. Oh, here it goes. Oh, here it goes. Oh, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes. With his humble act and everlasting ego. Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run, don't say we didn't. I was your first love, and you were my first one. Cheers to all the memories, the venom and the remedy.
A couple of times a year, I go through my kiddos' like pajama baskets and things, and just weed out anything that's too small, out of season, etc. So that's what I was doing here, is pulling out anything that was too small, and long sleeves, because we are in the full-blown hot weather now, and they kept complaining about being hot at night. So I was pulling out even the options for them to have long sleeves, and then putting everything away that was too small so that it can be handed down to Dallas, and then getting it all situated back in his baskets and ready to go.
It's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best, and you know why. You gotta leave me here tonight before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. We gave it up.
I've now moved into my daughter's room, and I'm doing the same thing, putting away all of those clothes of hers that I had folded, hanging up what needs to be hung up, and just getting her closet in order and ready so that it's easier for decision making on what to wear in the mornings. And I'm going to talk a little more about that here in just a second, on what I'm trying to work on with my daughter as she kind of is struggling to pick out her own clothes and not get overwhelmed.
It's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best, and you know why. You gotta leave me here right now before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does.
So I didn't have my camera on when I did this, but after I got done hanging all of clothes up, we have been struggling with school clothes. She goes to a school where they have only certain things they're allowed to wear. They're not allowed to wear like a lot of graphic tees and things like that. And so what I did is I went through, she's been having a lot of, I think, decision anxiety of making decisions on what to wear for school. So I have her closet divided, like this is out of season stuff. This is how we kind of do it. And then this is more of her in season stuff. So I moved all of the long sleeve up. Short sleeve is down here. And what I just now did is I pulled out anything she could wear to school and I put it up here. This is all her school stuff in the front, and then more play clothes and like church clothes in the back. And then over here is her shorts in the front, and then kind of jeans, leggings. All of her pants are right here. And then I went ahead and picked out outfits for her for the remainder of the week to see if we can kind of help alleviate some of her decision anxiety that we've been having in the morning. So I'm going to try this out and see if this helps. And I don't know if this helps anybody else, but that's just kind of how we organize her closet. And then all of her pajamas are right here, tops, bottoms. I don't fold them. I just throw them in. And then I have her underwear and socks there. And then shoes she doesn't wear like on a daily, like more dress shoes or seasonal shoes are kind of up here. All of her everyday shoes are downstairs in a basket. So that's kind of her closet organization for right now, as we're trying to just finish out the year. And then I may try something else in the summer into the new school year. Now I return back to our master bedroom, and I am trying to finish getting it all done. I am hanging up all of these clothes that had just piled up at the end of our bed. Then you'll see a little bit of stuff at the end that's left at the bottom of the bed. Those were returns. And then I don't even mess with our dressers or our nightstands. At this point, I was just trying to get all of the clothes clutter hung up and put away. And that was really my focus on this day.
We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin. I will keep on trying till you give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more. You leave me hanging, begging for more. Think that I'm addicted to this, can't resist to be a little risky and go for it, cause I want you close. I'm so exposed when you're keeping me wondering. You know I'd do anything to be in your arms again. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more, talking to you, and here we go again, staying up all night to see if you've been.
This is now day 2, and I am moving into my son's room, and I am focusing completely on it this day, and you will see very soon that it was a big task to take on, and I didn't even completely finish into his closet. I got a little bit done, but not completely done. But my goal today was to deep clean from top to bottom his room, and then sort through his toys, pull out any trash, any broken toys, any of that stuff, and just get it all tidied back up, decluttered. We are preparing for a garage sale, so that is a big portion of my motivation, is trying to get anything that we could possibly sell in the garage sale, get it out, get it ready. So first things first, I start with my son's bed and just getting it made so that looks a little bit tidy. I have one of those Betty's. This isn't sponsored, but that is a Betty's comforter. I know some people wonder what that is that I'm zipping. It is a Betty's comforter, which I really love for this style bed, like a day bed. And for a 4-year-old, it's very easy for him to zip it up and make it on his own. Now I'm going to go ahead and move into his toy organization. I don't even know what this thing's called. His toy bin thing. Anyways, I'm going to move into his toy area. I'm going to dump everything out and then just go through it piece by piece, pull out anything that is broken, anything that is trash, and there was a lot of it in here, and then sort it all back out so there's an order to it. And then I have a couple of his toys up here that you're seeing me pull down. I rotate them. He already has a ton of toys out, so I pull out anything that he's not playing with that I notice, and I put it up high. And if it stays up there and he doesn't ask for it after a period of time, then I decide, that is probably stuff that we can donate, move along to another home. So here we go. We're diving right in and just going through all of his toys and checking the condition of them, organizing them with like things, and then getting them all put back away.
About you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
Now I'm clearing out all of his books because I'm going to go through those as well, and then I'm going through and getting ready to dust and pledge his little toy organization system here. The name of this is completely slipping me, but anyways, so you see all of that dust. So I'm going to dust all of this. I get it all done, and then I realize that I hadn't gone through and dusted all the moldings and everything above his organizational thing first. So anyways, you'll see this. I go backwards in this. I'm not perfect. I forgot. Forgive me. But yes, I did notice that as I was already done with this. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm getting ready to go dust again. But it is what it is. So I'm dusting this down, and then I'm going to wipe it down with Pledge. It looked so amazing once it was done. And once I think of this piece, I will let you know, because they're sold out at Sam's right now, but we're getting ready to try and get another one, I think, for my baby's room here very soon. And they are just amazing. Something that I do is I will change him on top. I'll put his changing pad on top. I did this for my middle child as well, and you can use it as a changing pad on top and store toys in it on the bottom, and these things just last so well. But anyways, side note. So I'm going to get this all wiped down, and then you'll see me. I will start dusting all of the moldings and working my way from top to bottom and finish with vacuuming.
The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd. Feeling alive, I love being by your side. It makes me shine. We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright.
okay, I'm gonna be showing my age here, but let me know in the comments below, did any of you guys have one of these? Do you remember them? Popples. It's really gonna age me, I am sure, but my daughter recently found my old popple at my parents' house, and so she brought it over and has been playing with it, so I thought that was kind of funny. Let me know in the comments below, did any of you guys have a popple when you were little?
I don't mind, 'cause I know that your love is endless. It might be over tomorrow, but this day will live on forever. You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are free, down for the ride. Might be over tomorrow, but we got this day forever.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, yeah, I can carry all that you've got. Two heavy hearts is not a lot. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall, and it's not a lie that I die. I can hide.
All right, friends, we are getting to the end. I am wrapping up, putting everything back. I'm getting ready to jump on my vacuuming. You will see me vacuum for a brief moment, and then my camera died, and honestly, it's vacuuming, and I wasn't gonna wait for my camera to charge back up to finish real life. So I finished vacuuming. I didn't get it on film, but you know what that looks like. So here is how my son's room turned out after all of the decluttering and deep cleaning. I feel wonderful about it. I didn't get it 100% finished, and that's okay. That's what I want you guys to know, is do as much as you can, the best you can, and if you don't finish it, that's okay. I don't finish most of my projects. I have to cut corners or stop in the middle or stop and go. So just do what you can with your situation and your home. At the end of the day, as long as you're making your house a home for your family and doing the best that you can, you're doing amazing. Just do your best, and that's all that matters. Nothing else matters. So I hope that is encouraging for you today. Thank you so much for watching my videos and liking and subscribing to my channel. It means so much to me as I'm doing this and enjoying it so much. I love motivating and encouraging other mothers, other fathers, other grandmas, grandpas, whoever you are. I hope you found encouragement in this today. If you would, and you haven't already, would you please hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if it gave you encouragement or entertainment? I would love that, and it helps out my channel tremendously. And then I'm going to leave you with more motivation on the screen at the very end. If you want to get some more ideas, motivation, inspiration to tackle another area in your house and continue cleaning, you go for it. You got this. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And until next time, friends, take care.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. What's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by. Someone save me before I pass out. I'm too long.
Hello, my sweet friends, and welcome to today's video. Today is all about deep cleaning my laundry room. This is a dreaded space that I've been putting off, as you can see, but it was time to finally tackle it. So that is what I am doing today. So if you need motivation for tackling a very neglected space in your home, this is going to give you the motivation you need. And bear with me, my voice is going in and out, so I may talk less in this video. I may pop text up on the screen more in this video, just so you don't have to listen to me lose my voice and have it go in and out. So gather the supplies you need, get your water, get your coffee, and let's go ahead and dive right in.
Maybe it will pass by. Someone save me before I pass out. I'm too lonely to be done in my drink at this pace. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Ooh. Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us?
I did want to say that here you're going to see a big overview of what I was hoping to get done. I did not get to the underneath cabinets or the ones above the washer and dryer, but that is real life. I set my expectations high and I just never have time to quite complete it. So that's what you're seeing here. This space is going to be done in one of my videos, but I just haven't gotten to it yet, and I did not get to it on this day. So that motivation is coming in a later video. As we move over to this other cabinet, this is my husband's cabinet, and he says, as you look at this, this is organized, and I'm not to touch it. So I'm going to leave him to his organization, and we won't be touching this cabinet in any future video as of right now. Does anyone else's spouse or partner have an area like this that's just off limits? They do not want you organizing it. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know it's not just me.
Different things, but letting go just comes easy that you don't. Why am I the only one who's left in
You should see the city lights tonight. I don't think they've ever burned this bright. Did you know when how everything would turn out? We learned to run, we learned to fight. Sooner or later we can become strangers. Someday, somewhere, we can be new again. We can be Too late to make it go away. You always try too hard to hide it. You made it easier each day. If I only knew how to make it true, we could write a new ending for you. You can pick and choose. All you gotta do is play the whole thing through. If I only knew how to make it true, we could write a new ending for you. You can pick and choose. All you gotta do is play the whole thing through.
A new place, a new home. For a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. Find my way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. Find my way. My way. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day.
So bear with me a little bit. Some of these spots were very difficult to film, so I struggled getting some of the angles. So I apologize for a little bit of the shaky camera as I was trying to get you down in this little grimy spot for where your fabric softener goes. But I was trying my best to take you along for all the good angles, but it was very tricky. So I apologize for that.
Cause I found my way. My way. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
Okay, so here I am getting behind my washer and dryer, and it was bad back there, y'all. This camera doesn't even do it justice. The lighting, everything doesn't quite do it justice, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. But I know that there are some YouTubers that I watch and love that disconnect their washers and the dryers, the refrigerators. They pull them all the way out. They get back there and they do the whole thing. I was not going to do that. I'm just going to be real honest with you. I was going to scoot them out as far as I can. I don't know if you can tell, but behind my dryer, it's just a very short pipe, that that silver piping back there. And if I move that too far, it pops out of the back of my dryer, and I just did not want to do that. So I got my washer out of the way because I could move it pretty easy and as far as I needed to. Got back there, wiped the hoses down, dusted, swept, vacuumed. That's all I needed to do. That was good enough for me. And if you want to do the whole unplugging and completely disconnecting everything, that is perfectly okay. I just didn't want to do that. I wanted to do as minimal as possible, but still get a good cleaning back here because it needed it. So this is what worked for me. You do what works for you. The last section of my laundry room. I wanted to go ahead and real quick apologize. My lighting and my camera, it was just a struggle in this small room, and the lighting between the windows and the door window. So I apologize. I know this is not my best lighting camera work, but I'm still kind of learning my new camera and angles, and in a small room it just makes it a little more difficult. But I'm moving over here to my laundry room sink. It was a hot mess, as you're seeing, and this little toilet seat had soaked and been sprayed down and semi-cleaned. It just needed kind of that final little disinfecting. Just wanted to make sure it was super, super clean before I put it away to store until Dallas is ready to potty train. So that is what I am doing here, but I just wanted you to know it had been cleaned a little bit, so it really wasn't bad. I had just never finished and put it away. So And then I do not use that brush on the sink or anything else after using it on this, just because I know somebody will say something or wonder or be mortified that I used that on something else. I did not, I promise.
We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us. We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. So come on now, let's be free. Just be yourself. Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like, do what you like to do. Ain't no one stopping you. Try to express yourself in your own way, and we could have some fun. No problems coming in our way. I would like you just.
I just want to thank you guys so much for clicking on my video today and taking time to watch. I appreciate your support more than you can even know. Every thumbs up, every subscribe, every comment, all of that helps my channel, and I just am so grateful and thankful for all of you that come every week and watch my videos. So thank you so much. I hope this video gave you so much motivation to tackle your laundry room or another space in your home today. And remember, just do your best. Do what you have time to do. Don't hold yourself to perfection. Give yourself some grace and just do what you have time to do, and then go enjoy your family and know that the mess will be there tomorrow. So I hope you have a wonderful day, friends. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.
We shouldn't care about anyone who brings us down. Doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do.